just able to get the ball away. Matty Cash searching ball in from the right flank. Good ball, but Fulham are able to clear the ball away eventually. Now Conser will collect for Villa just in front of the halfway line. Decent early pressure there from Villa after 90 seconds into this game. Now Torres just inside the centre circle. As we mentioned before, big game for Villa, especially in the back of those two very disappointing defeats in their most recent two games. Matty Cash looking to collect the ball just before it goes over the byline on the right flank, but is unable to do so. Just a heavy pass there from McGinn, the skipper, and it'll be a goal kick for Fulham skipper Bernd Leno to take. So we'll just wait for this goal kick to be taken here. So you listen to Matthew Rhodes here at Flash Score for live uninterrupted commentary coverage of this Premier League game between Aston Villa and Fulham at Villa Park. So Fulham now playing it out from the back here. Lukic to Bassi, taking a little bit of a gamble there, but it just pays off. Now Fulham just advanced just over the halfway line into Villa's own half, then just forced to retreat a little bit. Berg, and just pass it back to the heart of the Fulham defence with Anderson. Kamara wins the ball back for Villa. Kamara just on this right flank, poor ball though from the midfielder, and Fulham are able to win possession back here through Bassi. Bassi will pass back to Leno and to Anderson. Both sides, by the way, fielding what looks like 4-2-3-1 formations with the selections that both managers have made. Villa now with Watkins just inside the 18-yard area on the left-hand side. Watkins needs support though. He's got Tete around him and Anderson too. And Watkins, has he done enough to win a corner? Yes, he has. So Aston Villa have won, I believe, their first corner of the game. Or has the referee actually, it looks as if he'd given a corner at first. It's actually a goal kick then for Bernd Leno to take. So a goal kick then for Fulham. 3.5 minutes into this early lunchtime kickoff here in the Premier League. Of course, as and when we can, we'll give you the latest scores of the Championships. Of course, on this final day of the Championship season, there's still so much to play for. And I can tell you at the moment, the only goal so far has come between Sunderland and Queen's Park Rangers, where Queen's Park Rangers have taken a very early lead there. Villa now with a throw-in, not too far away from the corner quadrant here on the right flank. Some good early pressure again from the Villains. Just pressing the Fulham defence, trying to force them into an error. And I think actually the ball has actually gone out for a corner actually. It was just over the other direction of the corner flag. So Villa then with the first corner of the game. It will be John McGinn to take from this right flank. It will be John McGinn to take from this right flank. He's going to take it left-footed. Looks as if it's going to be an in-swinging delivery here from the Scottish international. Corner comes in, pretty poor though. Doesn't get past the first man. Loose ball is clean. Now Fulham can break. Jimenez takes the ball over the halfway line. Now passes the ball to the right flank. Sessegnon breaks into the 18-yard area, but that's really good defending there. Now Fulham can break. Jimenez takes the ball out. Well, that's clearly a foul there from Anthony Robinson. Just a mistimed challenge. Referee had no choice but to give the free kick there to Villa. Bit of a welcome from Robinson to Asensio for the game. It'll be a free kick for Villa, just about 5 yards over the halfway line into Fulham's own half here. 5.5 minutes played, still waiting for our first opportunity really of any kind here for Villa or Fulham. Whilst we've just got this break, Asensio is still down the ground, just receiving just a little bit of treatment. It looks as if he'll be okay to continue, but just the one goal so far scored in what promises to be a very dramatic afternoon in the Championship. So just as a reminder, every single Championship team involved today at the same time, they all kicked off at 12:30 UK PM kickoff. We'll keep you up to date as and when we can of what promises to be a very dramatic day with lots still to play for on the final day of the Championship. Back at Villa Park, Conser passes forward to McGinn. Tielemans now to McGinn inside the centre circle. Delivery down the left flank. Great pass. Maatsen now trying to break into the 18-yard area. Comes off a Fulham player last. Comes off Sessegnon last, and it'll be another corner now for Villa. Second corner of the game. This time this will come in from the left flank here. And it looks as if Asensio will take here from the left flank. Marco Asensio just getting ready to take Villa's second corner of the game. First one on this left-hand side. Plenty of bodies around the box. They've gone short. Tielemans now back to Asensio. Floated in here and Villa's got a chance, but Watkins couldn't get a proper connection there. It was a very fine glancing header, but couldn't really get a proper connection. And the ball steers well wide of the post. But that's well, the first opportunity of any kind that we've had so far in this game. 8 minutes gone now. Lovely delivery from Asensio. Watkins just perhaps just disrupted there by some good defending by his marker, and just couldn't really get the connection that he needed to find the back of the net. Iwobi, long searching ball up towards the D inside Villa's own half, but Villa's defence deal with that comfortably. Kamara now passes to Morgan Rogers. Rogers with one of his trademark surging, bustling runs down the centre of play. And the referee is actually, well, the assistant referee rather, is actually called offside. Offside flag raised against Ollie Watkins, the England international. So free kick for Fulham then, well inside their own area. Just put an end there to that Villa counter-attack very quickly. I'll tell you that West Bromwich Albion have gone 1-0 up at home against Luton Town. That is a very, very big game indeed. So Luton are losing away at West Bromwich Albion. That is a key goal there in the final day of the Championship. Back here at Villa Park, long searching ball down the left flank then from Fulham skipper Bernd Leno. Iwobi picks up the loose ball. And the best of deliveries though, looking for a square pass to the right flank, but that's collected by Rogers. Rogers coming under a lot of pressure here from Sessegnon. He's done well to keep the ball and passes back to Konsa inside his own 18-yard box. Now Cash, the Polish international, drives forward. He's got about 30 yards here. Now stops, traps the ball, looks for his options. Passes back to the heart of the Villa defence, back to Konsa. Now Kamara. Kamara with a long ball down to the left flank of Villa, looking for Maatsen, but unable to find the Dutch international. Fulham now look to collect ball and retain possession here. Being pressed and penned in though towards the right hand side of their defence. Long ball in the end from Fulham. Not the best of touches though from Konsa, and he ends up conceding a throw-in, so Fulham have a throw-in just inside Villa's own half on their right flank. And I can tell you there's been another goal between West Bromwich Albion and Luton Town. It's now 1-1. This is what happens on the final day of the season. It's going to be twists and turns after every second, what it feels like. So it's now West Bromwich Albion 1, Luton Town 1 in that game there. Key game in the Championship. Fulham just in possession here inside their own half. Free kick has been awarded to Fulham. Just a mistimed challenge there from Cash. Iwobi takes the free kick. Short and quick. Fulham now in possession here. Bassi, just on the left-hand side, looking for support from Iwobi, and Iwobi just manages to keep the ball in. That's good play there from Alex Iwobi. Now from the left-hand side, Fulham look to drive the ball into the area, and Villa clear the ball away through Matty Cash eventually. We're just into the 11th minute now. Still Aston Villa 0, Fulham 0 in this key game in the Premier League. After this match, just 3 more league games to go for Villa and Fulham. Villa currently 7th, Fulham currently 8th. Just waiting for the throw-in to come in from Robinson. Robinson now releases